people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I keep thinking I'm a day behind. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that is. I took Saturday off, and I think I just completely forgot about the day. Woke up Sunday thinking it was Saturday. I'm not sure why. So 16 people? Yeah, 16 people today, but it felt like there was more. I'm not sure why. Maybe I tried to circle some of them because they were consistent with each other. Curtis said he got into a database that had all the registered nurses in New York State. I don't know anything about the medical field, but I believe that probably something like that would exist. I don't know, but when he said it, I was like, oh, he did that. He got away into that. He didn't say he hacked. I think he said he got away. He found a friend. He had a buddy. He got it. How'd you get into that? Oh, I'm not. I can't remember what he said, but I was like, damn, Curtis, is that real? I live in New York, so I'm just like, I guess that would be a thing. Thinking about Texas, because that's where I'm from, I'm like, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know anything about the medical field. Not sure why I'm stuck on that. Sorry about that. But I thought that was a crazy thing that Curtis said. Like, I was able to find all of them. And I'm like, New York does keep up records, though. They're good at records. So, as best as they can be. Same with Texas. Anyway. So he found 6 of them and was like, we need to figure out if those are their maiden names or their married names, or we're back to square one. And she's like, well, 6 of them would know. That's if the 6 of them are them. Because if not, like, if Phyllis married, she remarried after helping Nina and has a different name, or is a registered nurse under a different married name, or has remarried since being Phyllis Caulfield. We can't find her. Don't know. Anyway, like, it's gonna be a little bit harder than what she thinks. Just like Anna was like, I'm gonna know in 24 hours whether or not Peter's my son. You might not know, girl, because, like, what if in 24 hours he does carry it? Or no, if he doesn't. If he doesn't and Anna doesn't, then obviously Alex does, because that doesn't match in twins. So if he does, then back to square one, because they need to find out if Alex has it or not in order to confirm that, like, yeah, it's a double whammy, both of them got it. Yeah, that's how they're gonna figure it out. If he does have it, then, like, back to square one. So they need to stop getting their hopes up for things, in my opinion. Sorry, guys. This is really hard to do without my glasses. I lose focus here. I don't know what I'm trying to think about it. Anyway, but I'm gonna keep staring at the glare. So, and myself. So I'm just not gonna do it. I lost who I went all over the place there. Nina and Curtis and Anna and Kevin and all of them. They need to stop getting their hopes up. Carly was all over the place too, but we're not going to talk about those two. I think I was super annoyed today with Nina. She was having this conversation with Curtis. Valentine walks up. He just gets in the middle of it, says, I want to pay for things. She says, Curtis, can I have a minute alone with him? She keeps doing that, finding minutes alone with Valentine so she can like say it to him. She can keep picking the fights with him and like putting the nail in the hammer. Girl, stop giving him your time. Why are you giving him your time? Like, if he already said, I want to pay for this, and they were both, and she looked at him and was like, I'm not taking your money. Can you please let me continue my meeting with Curtis in peace? That's what you do. Can I please have my minute alone with Curtis? Not what can I keep having my minutes alone with him? Like, jeez. I'm not she's still into him. I'm not convinced that she's not. So, you know, that's a thing. And then their little three-way conversation meeting got interrupted because high as hell Sasha reached over to the bartender's other drinks that they were making for somebody else, I guess. Because she didn't order anything. He didn't just make her a drink. She walked up and was like, "Give me something." It's like, "You're good." Um, I guess like sometimes when you're high, they know you already fucked up, so they're not giving you anything else. They assume maybe you're drunk, even though they don't smell it. Um, you know, you could be drinking gin or something sugary or like whatever, but you're good. These bartenders so far haven't caught the drunk Alexis. I'm not sure how they don't smell it on her. Vodka smells. Um, Not sure what that's about. Um, unless I got that wrong and vodka doesn't smell. But like I'm pretty sure it's gin. I'll look that up later. That doesn't smell. So I don't know how they don't smell drunk as a skunk Alexis when she's like, I've already gave her one. Do you not see her already? Anyway, yeah, they like Sasha is like all over the place. She's dropping everything. I don't know why she's got a purse that doesn't have a zipper in it. She's flapping and everything flaps open. Girl, you gotta get your shit together when you're on drugs and you don't want to get caught. Like, she's gonna get caught. She got caught quick. This was a day where, like, we have jumped for her. We've seen her off and on days before, but now we have officially seen, like, a down day where she's all over, not even trying to hide it because this isn't her first time. Curtis said, this is not a first time look. This is a multiple time look. Like a And this is probably at least her third bag. She's already asked for at least because she got the first two for free. She's already asked for one, so um I don't know if she gets a full bag. That one looked like if it was a third bag, it was only a little used. So they could be playing that route, but I think maybe it's her fourth. The girl's been going for a minute, up and down on this stuff, unless she's also been, drinking and not doing just powder. It looks like Coke to me. Girl, I don't. So Nina came through. Man, Curtis straight up told on her. He ratted so quick to Nina. I'm not sure why. And I am pissed at Chase for not catching her. Were her eyes not dilated? Or he looked at her real quick and was like, you would tell me, right? And she was twitching all over the place. That girl is really good at twitching. She'll just be like she does all sorts of things and she's so good at it. And over time, man, this was a good one for her. And he was distracted. All these people who are coming through for Alexis, they see her in passing or they're trying to help with her and they can't. And this seemed to be the thing with Chase today. He was not um looking at somebody in a chat said, or in a Facebook group said, she he had his friend brain on and not his cop brain. I think he had a little bit of investigation, but he didn't see it. He didn't smell anything, probably, you know? Like, and she was like, why can't I have one too many drinks tonight? But, like, she didn't look like she'd been drinking. She might have, like, licked those cherries. I thought maybe she smelled them. Because she kind of just went, like, unless she bit one and ate. I didn't see if she, like, I think she was going to go for it. Curtis, man, he said she's high as a kite. To Nina's, he walked up to her and was like, I've seen this before. He saw the drugs first off, and he said, this is what he took it for, not took it for, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I've seen this before, personal one-hand experience, and she high as a kite, and I don't think it's the first time. Or she'd done this before. It's definitely been more than once, or whatever he said. And Nina just like jumped in to take her. Didn't want to tell Valentine. He's like her employer. I don't know if Nina and Curtis know that, or they were just like shutting him out in general. At first it was just like, oh, it was an accident. She slipped. I've seen this before. She's high as a kite. And Valentine was like, I'll take care of this. They all like hushed it. So then I guess like she didn't get kicked out and didn't turn into like a scene, even though Sasha was like, yo, I know the owner. I used to date her son. Like, used to date? Not a good look. You used to be, honey. If you're not the now, what you doing? Don't name drop. You in a bad place. Like, I don't know. It was interesting. She came home to see the Jackson Carly thing. Yo, I wrote down warning ? Forgetting something. That's what I don't see the warning thing. That to me makes me think, are you haunted? She's already said no, I think. I'm not haunted. So I am not sure how we transition finally to, it's like I forgot something from the fall that I'm supposed to know, or I should have seen, or whatever she said. It was a warning? What do you mean by warning? Something I forgot. I don't know how we got there. If anybody else can clarify that. But, yeah. Those two, Jax and Carly. Sorry, I'm not looking. How did he think that was appropriate for her to be like, okay, we'll grab 2 glasses and I'll tell you the story. And they sat on her couch that still had like the packing blankets on it. Didn't even help her unpack. Just like, that's my sister. She's telling me she just got off a plane. Hey.
The eagle has landed.
Thanks, homie.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah.
I saw the message like last second when my phone got off the airplane mode.
No worries. I'm doing my live like YouTube General Hospital thing. But no, it's okay. I wanted to answer because I knew it would be rude that I didn't answer, and I could have. So thanks for checking in.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Love you.
Love you. Have fun. Send me fun. Tomorrow's Wednesday, 8 a.m. No, 9 a.m.
We're 3 hours behind.
So yeah, 6 your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember that.
Okay. Bye. She just got off a plane. Told her to check in. So now I've officially spaced out. Why did those two think it was appropriate to do that? They didn't even help her unpack or anything. He knew that was wrong. The second she opened that door, Nina opened that door and was like, she had this look like, and he was immediately in the doghouse look. Jax was like, and of course, Carly was like, oh no, bad luck. And when she did that, he was like, it's okay. It's okay. And she goes, not appropriate, not cool. Guys, like, not a good look. You could have at least been standing, like, hugging. You're such a good friend. You're so great. Or whatever. What'd she say? You're so great. I should have wrote it down. You're so great. Carly, not a good look. What are you going to say? We cracked it open because I'm really struggling with the Nell thing. I wanted to say I'm sorry. Open the bottle of wine as a peace offering. But, like, you can't have it because the tannin give you a migraine. So I just drank it with your boyfriend and told him my problems and then hugged him and said, you're so great, on your couch. That's not a peace offering, boo. What the fuck were those two thinking? Not a good look, Harley. Not a good Jax look. And Valentine has started a spark there. And it's, ooh, they rifting. This is a rift that they have started. Splitting apart. Yeah. Curtis said, I think Nina's got it covered. What you mean you got... He just ratted to her. Told her everything, like, let her handle it. Like, I guess because she's a woman. You know, and that way, you know, Nina would feel comfortable. Sasha would feel comfortable because, like, if Nina's gonna help her, they have a good relationship and a connection versus Valentine and or Curtis to Sasha. Like, their relationship was never like Nina's with hers, or could be even where it is now. I think they still have that intimate relationship, despite what happened, I would say. Obviously, because she's taken her, come on, and then, like, pulling her in the house or however she had her. I think she was just following her. I don't think she was pulling her, but that look. So we're gonna see if Jax is in the doghouse tomorrow. Obviously, she'll be like, not appropriate, bro, not cool. We talked about. I'm so sorry, guys, that I'm just not here today. I tried to stay focused. I'm not. That could be why. Anyway, now I can see myself. Okay, take my... Where were we? Nina, Curtis, Sasha, Carly, and Jax, inappropriate. Valentine was there too, and I'm pissed at Chase, but Chase walked in. I am not happy with this Finn and Jackie thing. I think it's disgusting. Ew. No, not cool with it. I was very excited to look up Jackie Templeton's character, and I did, and discovered that it was played by Demi Moore, of course. I knew that, but, like, when she was doing that, it was the same time that, like, Laura was being kidnapped by Stavros. So this was, like, a time to be watching. In the 80s, I think. Like, 83 is what they said, 84 or whatever, but, like, gotta go back and, like, watch that. That'd be so cool. To see her hanging out with Robert. She was the investigator. Whew. I think that broke a lot of things. The website said, um, the little Mickey, like, so like this is what Lulu does now. It makes sense that she came back to help her. It's cute. Um, oh, it says here this is a General Hospital like fandom page. I don't know if anybody follows fandom. On February, I don't know who wrote this. So if it's real, February 8th, 2019, Shiloh was giving Sam a tour of Donna Day. She was looking at the framed photos and asked if one of them was Jackie Templeton. I don't remember that. Somebody was watching the show. Someone studies this and keeps up on fandom. Yo, whoever wrote that, I am so glad. Because that's gonna come up now. You best believe when Sam sees Jackie, she's gonna go, and she's gonna remember this, just like Spinelli was remembering when he ran into Nell, and he's gonna retell the story a couple times that she divulged this information to him. And it upsets me that they're not going to play a flashback of her telling it because they have to pay the actress to do that. I don't think they're gonna do it, but like, I want to see that flashback of her just fucking Nell just spits it out, and says it. So my point being, with this Jackie thing, I wish they would play back when Sam, noticed that at the Donna Day house. They might. If they just play it from her angle and they use Shiloh's voice, which again they do with Nell, then they don't have to pay them as much, I guess, because they're just using their voice. They could do that. Don't know if they will, but I'd love to see so that they can use that. If she's like, oh my God, I remember Shiloh saying when I was touring the Donna Day house that he worked with her in Central Africa. Like, don't know if they just make up things. Like, moment is that a lot of people have watching the show, like audience members. I don't think whoever wrote the fandom is just like making shit up. Of course, they have their info from watching the show or studying it, like we all do. Love it, watch it, binge it, whatever. Enjoy it. I don't like the Finn and Jackie thing. It's gross. And I don't like that he came in there and was like, not willing to accept his part in all of it or take responsibility for any of it when he said, I don't know what to say. I apologize for it. That was it, dude. I think he awkwardly, I don't know what to say. I apologize. Or whatever he said. It was like, ew. That's all you got, Finn? And it was like, yeah, I'm going to be over this now, Chase. I've decided to have family dinner. Yeah, yay. And they all hugged. Okay. We're just moving past it now because him and Chase spend time together and they're brothers. And so he's got to move on to be a part of the family again. Why can't we just keep letting this secret be what it is? And we're going to continue to say that I'm just annoyed with Father Gregory, Jackie kept saying, for marrying too quickly. That's what we're going with. Even though it's weird that you left your family for decades over it. Finn's a stubborn dick. We'll just go with that. He's a stubborn man. Anna told Kevin everything. I really liked his response. I thought he was going to say something like, I can't give it to you, so I'm going to leave now. And just left her in there so she could look for it. Good luck finding it or whatever. But he was like, no, I'm already running these tests because I think looking up genetic material on these serial killer brains is important you know, maybe to see if there's any consistencies in that. So, like, you know, do they all have a genetic disorder that's consistent or a genetic trait, you know, the gene for, do they, any of them carry the gene for RA? All of them. Phase on. We already talked about that. They're back at square one. I already talked about that. Sorry, guys. I'm not keeping track. Last but not least, let's talk about Maxie, Peter, Lulu, Dante, Dustin. What a weird little fifth wheel, five-some quartet. Or is quartet 4? Quartet is 4. Quintet is 5. I think it's quintet. Could be wrong. Anyway, Dante, man, Dusty Bear really tried. He said, "This could be a time for us to get to know each other. Why don't you stay?" I don't know. I should be getting to know you because you live in the same house as my kid. Wow, Dante, that was harsh, or that was strong. And then Lulu straight up told him she thinks we should pause on this living with me thing, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. I don't want our relationship to move forward. It's just going to be a complicated thing to tell the kids because Dante is back now. We can't really tell them you're going to stay for real. Or we could, but like, what a confusing time. And he gets that for the kids. I think I like that she used that, and she liked that she used that because it worked, because they hugged and hugged out, and he got where she was at. I respected it. My throat is so messed up. I've been talking for a lot of time now. Guys, I'm annoyed with that text that Dante sent, and I'm not shocked at all that Peter's overconfidence, of course, was going to give Dante a job and not see that he infiltrated that quickly. Even though I don't know if he offered him the job. I think he just said, you might have a lead, and I guess they just went with that. We didn't see it. They cut away from that. Guys, if you stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. I don't want to say anything else other than good night and bye.